Hey everybody, welcome back. Today I'm excited because I am celebrating my 20-month journey with SisterLock. That's right, I hit the big 2-0. Oh my goodness, 20 months. When you first get your SisterLocks, you dream of making it to 20 months or 24 months. I'll be 2 years and 4 months, and I'm not rushing the 4 months because a lot of life is to be lived in these next 4 months. But I am excited and grateful to make it to 20 months and just to look at the progress that my hair has made from day 1 to 20 months. Even I am amazed. I feel that I'm finally to a point that I'm looking in the mirror like, okay, we can do it. Because there was a lot of days I was looking in the mirror like, no. It might be time to cut these off, comb these out. But each day I held on, and I'm still holding on. My hair is, like, people give me a compliment. I say it's coming along because it's coming along. I am really starting to like it, but I'm still looking forward to my vision, and it's coming. I see the vision coming to pass. So I'm just going to share a few things I learned and realized along the way being 20 months in about my personal SisterLock journey. One thing is that I learned is what kind of style I like right now. I'll use these a lot. These are these soft foam rollers. You see how I'm bending them? They don't hurt. They don't break. These are like soft satin rollers. And I just put these in my hair at night. And it doesn't take long. It takes me about 15 minutes if I just want to put them in. If I want to be detailed, maybe about 30 minutes. And while I'm watching TV or something, and I put these in overnight, make sure they're tight. Not tight where they hurt your head, but just tight. And, you know, they come out with a little bit of bump. And I like that because, you know, so many times our SisterLocks are just straight. Everywhere you go, straight. But these give me a little curl. You know, they give me a little curl, give me some volume, give me some body yaddy. So I like that. You see, like the little curls gives me some volume and a different look than just a straight lock. So I've been wearing these lately, and I really like them. They don't hurt me to sleep. They're easy to put in. They don't fall out. And I'll put the link below, but I've discovered, like, right now, this is my look. And as these locks get a little longer and these get a little longer, when I do these, I'm looking forward to a full curl. So that's one thing I discovered is something how I like to wear my hair. Another thing I discovered is that this is an expensive hairstyle. For the past 20 months, I've spent a lot of money on reties altogether. Getting my hair retied every 6 weeks at $125 a pop. My loctician is an hour away, so that's an hour there, an hour back. So that's gas. That's 2 hours in travel. So that's gas every time I go. If I get something to eat, it's just expensive. It's just expensive. When I was a natural, I usually did my own hair, so I was just going to the beauty supply, and I wasn't spending $125 every time I went to the beauty supply. So it is low maintenance as far as what you got to do to take care of it, for sure, but it's still an expensive because of these reties, unless you learn how to do them yourself. Another thing is the famous sentence that everybody tells you when you get SisterLocks. Can y'all say it with me? Trust the process. So over these last 20 months, I have trusted the process. And let me tell you, trusting the process is easier to say once you did it because you've shown that you trust the process. But it's hard to hear when you are 1 week in, 1 month in, and you're looking in the mirror and you're still seeing scalp and you're still seeing little skinny braids coming out of your hair. But I'm so glad that I did, because I am to a point where I can say where I look in the mirror, I'm like, okay, I'm liking it. Because there was a point I was looking in the mirror like, no, it's about to be cut. No, I made a mistake. What did I do? But you got to trust the process, and I'm glad that I am still trusting the process. Another great thing that I have been loving about my journey is the minimal use of products. Again, as a natural girl, I had all the products, but as a lock girl, I just have my water bottle. And sometimes I put rice water and oil. That's it. of course, and shampoo. I just don't think about products in my hair. I just don't worry about what's new, what's the latest creams, what's anything. I just got my water bottle, and I get up in the morning, and I don't even spray my hair every day. I live in Florida, so it's humid, so I just make sure my hair is not dry. And especially if I put my rollers in, because if I put my rollers in and wearing this style, I really don't want to spray my water bottle because I don't want my curls to fall. So I'm spraying every few days, and my hair's not dry. So it's just minimal products, and my hair is still flourishing. One thing that I also learned is be consistent with your reties. I go every 6 weeks to get my reties. A couple times I went 7 weeks, which was no problem. So just being consistent, because you know you get to see the growth. Each time you get your retie, you get to see the growth, and you don't want to go too long without your retie, because you know that new growth. And then they're gonna charge you more if you go too far out. But just being consistent with your reties, that I have learned that is very important. Another thing, be gentle with your edges. I'll put in another video that in 20 months I've lost one, and it was around my edges. But just be gentle. You don't always want to pull it back and tugging on it and putting in ponytails. And if you do, just pull them up a little bit to make them loose, because you know we want our edges. And one thing that I've seen my hair, and one reason too that I wanted to get, let me just say, one thing that I saw in my own hair is that my edges started to grow back. Even though when I got SisterLocks, I had edges, okay? But I was starting to, I felt like my edges were starting to go back a little bit because I was brushing my hair back in a ponytail all the time, and then started to wear wigs. I wasn't even a wig person, but I started to wear wigs more, and I started to see, I was like, So, but definitely with the SisterLocks, now I already got a big forehead, so, but besides that, the edges came back. So I'm definitely gentle with them now that they are back in full force. And I see a lot of girls say the same thing, that their edges flourish when they have SisterLocks. But again, it is a waiting game, and you have to trust the process. One more thing. Also, I've learned how my hair behaves different with SisterLocks. You think just because you have SisterLocks every day you get up, they're going to look the same. I learned that that's not true. Your hair could look different. Of course, if you do a braid out, sometimes it gets smaller. If you get your hair wet and let it air dry, sometimes it swells up. So every day is still not always the same, even though you have locks. I learned that my particular hair behaves different and looks different on any given day, and which I do think is a kind of cool characteristic. And I just have to learn to go with the punches, and I have to learn how to manage it if I want a different look. One of the last things I want to say is I learned that I need to refresh my hair. Like a lot of times, even though again, low maintenance style, you can't just get up, wake up out the bed and go about your day. Like, you still gotta look in the mirror, sometimes spray your water bottle, shake it out, do a little something to get it back right. Because like I said, you might have bad head and the locks could be either which way. So you still gotta refresh it. You still should wanna refresh it. Still gotta do a little refresh. So that's what I've learned about my hair at 20 months. Again, I am very grateful of this journey. I've learned a lot, even like self-love, because when you first get your locks, if you're used to wearing crochet or just big hair, different style, it's a lot literally to go out and be showing your scalp, okay? Like, hi, I've got my new style. Look at my scalp. When I first got my locks, I wore a hat everywhere. But, you know, I had to say one day, bump it. This is my hair. I know it's going to be what I want it to be. And I just got to trust the process. Even when, you know, like if you have certain friends, they won't insult you. And they will tell you the truth if you ask them. But if you don't ask them, they just won't say nothing. And I feel like I got a lot of that. Like when I got my hair done, was like, so I didn't ask them. And they ain't say nothing to me, so I already knew, but which is fine. This was my goal, but they coming around now like, oh, look at your hair. Even my mom didn't even like my hair, and she let it slip out with a comment like, I think last time I saw her, I was like, oh, look at your hair. You starting to like your hair now? I was like, I always like my hair. Are you starting to like my hair now? She's like, uh-huh. Let me show you the back. It's the back. I don't know how the back is looking. Let me see. Okay. So it's growing, y'all. It's growing, it's growing, it's growing, it's growing. And so do me a favor. If you watch this video to the end, do me a big favor. Comment below and tell me if you really see a difference between day 1 and 20 months. Let me get on this side because I don't know what size the picture gonna be on. So do y'all really see a difference? What y'all, y'all know I started out blonde and the blondes disappeared. So I'll go back and forth with changing my color, but I don't know. But anyway, I didn't want to make this video long. 21 update, still liking it, still trusting the process. I think my hair is going to be my vision, honestly, by 2.5 years. Because like I say, 2 years is in 4 months, and I just don't think it's gonna be my vision in 4 months. But by 2.5 years, September, October, November, December, January. Okay, January of 2025, I think my hair is going to be at where I initially envisioned it. So I'll see y'all in January 2025. All right, y'all have a blessed day. Remember, your words create your world, so speak life.